Heated seats in your car. Yes, this is the question that we have for you this morning because BMW, they are selling heated seats as a monthly subscription. Having those seats heated monthly. Now, this is just a way for companies at this point or vehicle companies to make more money off of software inside of the car. You will already get these heated seats when you purchase the BMW, but after you purchase it, BMW, they want you to pay $18.
I've been there, frustrated by expensive car repairs and endless fees. That's why I went on a mission to find a solution, and I found something so simple it'll make you rethink every visit to the dealership. Trust me, you'll want to hear this. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video.
Having those seats heated monthly. Now, this is just a way for companies at this point or vehicle companies to make more money off of software inside of the car.
I mean, our minivan has heated seats. They're already in the seats. Why would you pay for them?
His way of making a lot of money off you on a monthly basis, but to us, the consumer, it seems like, oh, it's only
not that much.
Not that much, but they end up making a ton of money off of us, off of subscription.
Did you know that something as basic as heated seats can now come with a monthly fee? That's right, more and more car makers are turning what used to be a one-time cost into ongoing charges, and it's all part of a bigger shift in the auto industry. This model is called Automotive as a Service, and it's designed to tip the scale heavily in favor of manufacturers, leaving drivers paying more for less control over their vehicles.
Toyota got a lot of heat for this, and I don't know if they deserve it. They made its key fob remote start. This is the ability to start the car from a distance, a subscription feature.
So the belief would be, well, this is connecting directly to my car. It doesn't use the cloud, so it doesn't matter if I'm subscribing to Toyota's premium services because it's directly connected to the car. Onward cars, many of them have a remote start button on your key fob, which actually makes a direct connection to your car, an RF connection, so it's not going through the cloud or anything like that. You hold that button down, the car starts.
Take a look at Toyota, for example. Even the ability to remotely unlock your car with a key fob might not be yours forever unless you maintain an active subscription. Or how about Tesla? They've taken it a step further by disabling features like heated seats or autopilot functionality in used vehicles, even when the original owner already paid for them. Imagine buying a pre-owned car only to find out that a feature you thought was included has been locked until you hand over more cash. It's a frustrating reality that's becoming more common, and it raises questions about what exactly you're paying for when you buy a car these days. But it doesn't stop there. This shift has ripple effects far beyond individual drivers. As more features rely on subscriptions, the used car market becomes more complicated. Buyers are left wondering which features will still work, and sellers might find that their vehicle's value has dropped because the next owner will have to pay monthly fees to re-enable essential functions. Picture this, paying $25 a month for heated seats or rear-wheel steering. Over a year, that's $300. Over a decade, thousands of dollars for something that could have been a fixed cost up front. Now think about this. If automakers already have the ability to disable features remotely, what's stopping them from going further? Could missing a few payments mean your car suddenly loses basic functions? It's a troubling glimpse into the future of car ownership, and one that drivers are growing increasingly concerned about.
Today I'm going to talk about resetting computers on your car. Oh, it might fix a weird problem by just disconnecting the battery. Car run weird. Well, there's a way of resetting all that stuff by yourself. Just remove both battery cables. Now, if you disconnect them, now, of course, since the battery's not connected to the cables anymore, the headlights won't come on. But that'll dissipate any extra power stored in any computer module.
But here's the thing, there might be a way to bypass these tactics altogether. A simple reset trick could save you hundreds, maybe even thousands, and avoid these extra fees entirely. Stick around, because the solution might be simpler than you think. Here's the thing, many car problems look more complicated than they really are. Modern vehicles rely on intricate electronics, but those systems aren't flawless. Maybe your touchscreen freezes up, sensors start acting up, or your key fob suddenly won't work the way it's supposed to. These glitches are surprisingly common, yet when you take your car to the dealership, they don't just reset the system and send you on your way. Instead, they'll charge hundreds of dollars for diagnostics, sometimes tacking on unnecessary repairs or pushing you toward expensive subscriptions. But it doesn't have to be be this way.
It idles a little low and rough after you do this because the computer has to reacclimate the idle strategy. And while we are talking about computers and cars, here's something that a lot of people don't think, and that's just a plain weak battery. Sometimes, just like computers and phones, they'll hum along for months and months and months, not have any problems, and if they ever do again, reset it again.
What most dealerships won't tell you is that there's a simple reset trick that could solve many of these problems within minutes. Think of it like rebooting a frozen phone or restarting a lagging computer. The process works because car electronics can overload with software errors or small bugs. By resetting the system, you clear those glitches out, allowing the car to essentially start fresh. One of the easiest methods is disconnecting the car's battery. Start by turning off the engine and removing the key. Then, locate the negative terminal on your battery, disconnect it, and hold the brake pedal for about 30 seconds to drain any residual power. After waiting around 15 minutes, reconnect the battery. This straightforward reset clears stored memory in the car's control units, often fixing sensor-related glitches, unresponsive controls, or warning lights.
Car run weird. Well, there's a way of resetting all that stuff by yourself. Just remove both battery cables. Not if you disconnect them. Now, of course, since the battery's not connected to the cables anymore, the headlights won't come on. But that'll dissipate any extra power stored in any computer module. Sometimes, just like computers and phones, they'll hum along for months and months and months, not have any problems, and if they ever do again, reset it again.
And there's more. Many vehicles include factory reset options built into their infotainment systems. This method doesn't even require touching your battery. It's as simple as navigating to the right menu on your display. Drivers have shared countless examples where these resets resolve frustrating issues, from malfunctioning parking sensors to throttle response problems. The key here is that most of these fixes can be done at home, saving you from costly dealership visits.
Yeah, you only have to do this for maybe 3-4 minutes, and then wait maybe another 5-10 minutes with the battery connected to make sure that everything doesn't have any power left in it. Powering them now. But this will dissipate all the power that's in any kind of condensers or anything, so it'll reset the computer back.
So could this reset trick fix your car? It's worth finding out, especially knowing it's solved common issues for drivers of Toyotas, Hondas, and more. But if the problem seems bigger or those locked features aren't budging, there's more you can do. Let's talk about your next move. Car issues often seem intimidating, but many are far simpler than automakers want you to believe. These companies profit from keeping drivers dependent on costly diagnostics, repairs, and even monthly subscriptions. For example, some common fixes like sensor glitches or malfunctioning touchscreens are easily resolved with a quick reset, saving hundreds in repair costs. Before visiting a dealership, try this reset trick and see the results for yourself. Your wallet, and maybe your sanity, will thank you. And who knows, there could be even more ways to cut costs and reclaim control of your car. Stick around and we'll uncover them together.